Hi, and welcome to another episode of Someone's in the Kitchen with Dee Dee. I am currently peeling carrots because today we're going to be making curry, Japanese curry. I normally will also put some stuff like celery and other things into this. I have my amazing son in here cleaning the stove for me since I told him it was going to be on TV. And he's my kitchen helper, so if it was dirty and on TV dirty, that would have been on him, and nobody wants that. I'm also already making the rice for the curry. First subscriber, Brad, thank you very much. My brother from another mother. Everybody else, I know you guys love me, so subscribe. I know that you probably don't want all these notifications of when I make a new video because I'm going to be notifying you anyway, let's be honest. But you should subscribe because I'm going to be a YouTube star. So I have a whole bag, 1 pound bag of carrots that are here, clean and skinned, and I am on to my third potato right now. So once we get these things cleaned and peeled, and my good friend Connie is going to be sending me over some amazing recipes that I can make. And to me, that is just the cat's pajamas. To really like cooking because I am a creative person, but I have no artistic talent whatsoever. My extent is drawing stick figures. So I like to make recipes up in my head and then put them into real life and see if they work. And then we'll call it a day on the taters and get chopping on those onions. Giant, amazing pot. What's gonna go in here is a tiny little bit of sesame oil, toasted sesame oil. Just enough so they don't stick. Golden curry sauce mix. So the mix is gonna come from a sauce. It's Oriental curry powder, and it is put into a like gelatinous type bar, and that goes in at the end, and it melts and makes everything thick and delicious. Oh, gotta chop these faster because tears streaming down my face. Anyways, as I was going on and on about what kind of recipes I'm going to do on here, I had said all that, not only to have you guys like and subscribe to the show, but please give me some requests and or ideas on recipes or your favorite types of food in the comments on the videos, and that way when I go through and see from everybody what's going on, I can even plan some future episodes. And since the title of the channel is Someone's in the Kitchen with Dee Dee, I do plan on having guests on as time goes on as well. If I get enough likes and subscribes, I bet you I can get somebody semi-famous to come on. All right, let's move on to the potatoes. I have done this with, of course, potatoes, and I've also done it with turnips and rutabaga. We're not full the pot is, just kind of mixing around, get that sesame oil on everything. I think I can fit one more. And then we'll toss in the carrots. All right, boom and boom, done and done. So here we go. Veggies and potatoes. I'm gonna toss a little bit of salt and pepper on there. And take it over to the stove. Okay, we're gonna stir that up, and that goes for about, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. I'll kind of check it and keep an eye on it so that I know where it's at. Stir fried for about 5 minutes, and then add in your chicken. Chicken that I use in this, I have used raw chicken. That is what the recipe calls for, but the chicken that I use in this now, in the many times that I've made it, I use cooked diced chicken that I've either frozen or fresh from one of those rotisserie chickens that you get at the store. So I'm gonna let this go. It's been about 2 minutes. We're gonna go for another 3-ish minutes and let that go. These are starting to look good, and the timer says about a minute left on that. That's my frozen chicken. All right, 2 1/4 cups water. 1, 2. It's probably about a half instead of a quarter. That's good enough. So now this goes for 15 minutes. Timer back on here. And while that is doing its thing, I am going to cook some quick instant mashed potatoes because I'm going to have it set for the family tomorrow, a shepherd's pie. All I'll have to do is put it in the oven. I'm using instant. Sorry, I do make my own mashed potatoes, but when I'm going for something during the week here and just trying to be quick, I don't go too nuts. Okay, I had previously prepared ground meat, fresh ground meat that I just did the browning of last night. That was the garlic. Once I get those mashed potatoes done, I'm going to reheat the ground meat with a bag of frozen mixed vegetables. And that will be spread out on the bottom of a baking dish. And on top of that goes a can of cream corn. On top of that goes mashed potatoes. And on top of that goes a ridiculous amount of cheese. I love cheese. Guy is really steaming and making some crazy noises, so let's check it out. It's 8:30, huh? Oh, it looks so good. No, it's not 8:30. My bad. That's how many minutes were left on the thing. It's only 7 o'clock. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left. All right, we gave it a quick stir. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and stab one of those potatoes and make sure that it's actually cooked, because it'd be gross if it wasn't. Watch Pat. The meat that I buy from Sam's Club, it is 90-10. So there's not a lot of fat in it. There is a little bit, but not enough to really have to do like a huge amount of draining. That was for the curry. Let me get a fork so that we can stab this bad boy and see if those potatoes... Yeah, they're good. So, as you can see, it's even Asian on the packaging. Love, love, love. It's kind of like a chocolate bar. I can use it over here with these bad boys. The veggies on this and the tiny bit of fat that's going to come off of the meat is going to be enough water to thicken up the brown gravy packet that I'm going to put in here, along with about a 1/4 cup of water. Let me move you guys a little bit so you can see the shepherd's pie too. So we're going to use onion soup mix instead, which will work just as well. And pour just a little bit of water in there to get it going. It's about, I don't know, 1/2 cup, 1/4 cup-ish. Stir that up. And as the veggies start to defrost and the meat heats up, that'll thicken up a little bit. And that's going to be the base for the shepherd's pie. Stir it up, stir it up. All right. Curry is c'est fini. And it looks and smells amazeballs. So let's take the camera this away. Oh my God, I know. Smell-o-vision isn't a thing. It's so sad because if it was, you guys would be like, can I come over? And shepherd's pie. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Corn. Okay. So we evenly put the mashed potatoes on top and spread. Now the serving that I used on this was serving for 12. I'm gonna have leftovers, but the kids will eat it. Foil. So I can put this in the fridge for tomorrow. So sprinkling the cheese on top. Then tomorrow, about half an hour before they get hungry, Violet will put this into this oven at 375 for about a half hour, 45 minutes. And then it'll be ready. But you've seen the prep, you've seen the put together, and you've seen the curry. So thank you guys so much for joining me again for another episode of Who's in the Kitchen with Dee Dee. I've really had a great time. I hope you have too. And give me a like and subscribe. YouTube star here. Have a good one, guys.